Swap a few things over. All right, we're going to get everything up and ready to go for some mod development. Me actually working on this pack, because I'm actually currently working on quests and things of that nature. And as you're going to see, this pack loads up incredibly fast. I'll need that menu over here. Yes, this pack loads up incredibly fast. The Tiny Planet, yes, that's what I was talking about. But that's what I was wondering. Whenever I was using the Tiny Planet in my test, it didn't work like it was supposed to. Like, it was weird. Like, the mana, you didn't hear any sounds of mana or anything like that. I still have to change all of this stuff. Like, everything you see right in there, that'll all be changed. The little hammer icon will be changed for Forge. The load title screen will be changed. None of that is implemented yet. I'm still working on all that. I could probably technically make some art. But, yeah, this doesn't take very much to load in. Also, if you notice, it doesn't really jump any higher than 2 gigs. It goes about 2 gigs, and that's about it. Everything else, load time-wise, is probably due to the fact that I have shaders installed. That probably has something to do with it. Ah, nice. Yes. There we go. Alright, so let me get in my test world. I'm currently making a guide, so that's probably what we're going to work on a little bit, is getting a guide going. None of it's being spell checked yet. I'll do that all afterwards. Do what? It's listed in this description. Called This is me working on getting the ore generation set. Do what?
That's interesting. Do you think maybe people will confuse it with Beyond, since you are a member of the FTB team?
No. It's got, for one thing, Beyond, FTB Beyond, its name is FTB Beyond, and it was a 1.10 pack. Is Botany in the pack? No. Actually, if you look at the amount of items that are in here, very few. A lot of actually are hidden. A lot of the things that this pack does is gameplay changes. One of the few things, like, you notice there's no map, right, as of right now. This is sort of the deal. So, I don't know why. It seems like is the stream lagging? Oh, I know why.
So, that totem in your undying in your hotbar, do we have to find a...
No, I was just looking at that item. Trying to figure out, because I've never actually used that.
I think I've used it in an adventure map, but I've never found one of those mansions.
Will this help a little bit? No. Alright. Options. We'll close out. It's the shaders causing issues with the webcam. Which is fine. Turn that off. That should help.
Are you including backpack?
No, this is... I'm testing... I have it shaders on because I was testing mods to make sure they were compatible with shaders, because I will them with shaders. But I totally don't need shaders to be able to do the testing. But yeah, there will be a lot of opening the mod pack, closing it, doing things like that. I'm just going to turn shaders off. I don't need them right now. I already know what mods I currently have. And I'll be just getting quests stuff going. But when I do a playthrough, I will be most likely using shaders. Shaders are giving me issues right now because 100% CPU usage. Yeah. Alright, load it back up. I have no idea what these wallpapers are. Normally I have my wallpaper set to black. That got changed, I think, whenever I upgraded to an SSD. The joys of building 1.12.2 packs. Yes. White Dove with that resub. With that tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you so much for being a sub for 2 months. Awesome. Still not beating Mike out, though. He's got 6 months. That's a lot of months.
Yeah, as long as I don't stop, no one can.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. So get back in here. Normal playthrough. Now my webcam will continue to work. The whole glitchy stuff happens because my CPU goes up to 100% with the type of shaders I had on. But I was using it for testing. There we go. Normal vanilla style. Nothing should give me issues. Maybe? There we go. Everything's looking good now. White Dove with the 500 bits. Thank you so much. Says keep up the great work. I will do so. I am working. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Very much so. Trying. So yes, this is the ore generation. Very interesting how this actually works. I'm going to do my best to describe how it works. And kind of also describe how this mod pack works. Also with quests and things like that. This is going to be kind of how this works. You see there's different levels here. And they get darker and darker the farther you go down. Is forestry in this? No. No forestry. But believe me, there's some really cool things that are in this pack. One thing, such as this. I mean, there's a lot of cosmetic things in here. It's going to be great for builders. But yes, these are difficulty tiers. You have your stone level, which starts at stone. Goes to your iron level. Goes to your refined steel down here. And which, once you have your refined steel, you'll be able to mine diamonds and redstone and things like that. For the most part. And yeah, you'll have access to lapis and gold once you hit your iron tier. And from up here, you should be able to just generate iron. You saw a butterfly? Oh, the butterfly is from a different mod. From a different mod.
Can I ask you about the origin?
What about the origin?
Those fancy stones, can those not be mined if you haven't progressed far enough?
Okay, so I'll kind of demonstrate here. So you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here I have a stone pickaxe. And I can mine with this. I can take the stone pickaxe, which technically the stone takes a lot longer with this particular stone because it's a regular vanilla stone pickaxe. Vanilla stone pickaxe is not the intended method of stone pickaxe to be used on this stone. There is another method that you're going to be using. But yeah, if you go to try and mine this, you can mine it. But you're not going to want to. I think it takes longer than obsidian to mine. And eventually it will mine it. And is this going to be? Is there going to be a server for this? Yes, there will be. It'll be on our server.
Why does one probe show that as being vanilla stone?
Because it is. It is vanilla. I don't know. That's better with mods. It's really unique. Yes. But it does break, and it does give you the item. But I mean, you're going to spend an hour trying to mine it. That's not the intended method. So I mean, if that's something somebody wants to do and they don't follow the pretty little guidebook that I'm working on, then they're going to have some issues. So, yeah. Also, I wanted to show this. Currently, you see there's no map. There will be a map. There is a map in here. Same one that Sevtech started you out with. It's a really nice map. I actually fell in love with it. Let me go ahead and get back into game mode. And I'll kind of demonstrate a little bit. You will be able to craft it. I just haven't added it into my book yet. That's some of the things that's on my list to add to this. It'll be in the... they'll have a new section in here called tools or mapping and information. Something like that. But yeah, this tells you what biome you're in. It also tells you your X and your Z coordinates. And you have this really cool directional UI. Also, your clock tells you how long you've been loaded into the session, what time it is. It literally has a UI showing you all that information, which is really cool. So that's just some of the things I've been working on. And then you're, of course, going to have a map. Not your vanilla map, even though the vanilla maps are actually pretty nice as well. Let me show you the vanilla map. Vanilla maps are completely fleshed out. They're really cool looking. But that's not what we're going to be using. We're not going to be using vanilla maps. So, if we go through and we look kind of at the mod list, or the items that are listed here, there's quite a few changes. You will start out with an empty antique atlas. This guy. And basically, you can put this in your offhand if you want to keep it at all times. Otherwise, it'll be just, you won't have a mini map up. So you keep this in your offhand, and you'll have that mini map up in the that direction, and that'll be your mini map throughout the entire thing. I mean, if you wanted to install and kind of break the pack, that's your option to install Journey Map, but that's not the intended way. It's going to be intended to use this. Do what?
What happens if you lose that new one?
You can remake it. There's a crafting recipe for it. It's a book and a compass. And you can't actually get this until you craft it. That's how it's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to set up a villager trade for it. I don't think so. But yeah, that is something that is a thing. So these are going to be some of your main tools. Also, Bibliocraft, I do believe, has the Plimbob, which I have disabled right now. Let me actually go ahead and pull that up. I need to enable that. Let's go ahead and do that. Plimbob, that would be Bibliocraft. I think it's Plimbob? Plumbob. Oh, Peel. Plumline. So that's a true. Because that's what I was working on. Also, we have... What other item is this that I didn't want? The drafting compass. I do believe that was something that I didn't want. Because that is a part of some of the Bibliocraft things that I don't need.
It's a lot of stuff. Don't disable everything.
Let's see. Drafting. Fixate, I'm only using this mod for certain things, so almost all of it is disabled.
Well, can you just disable the overpower stuff and
No.
stuff? Because I like that mod. Like having stuff everywhere.
A lot of, like, literally, this is all you're going to see in the list, but there is several things that are hidden under here that you don't need to see. Like all the extra frame things that you don't need to see are here, which is really nice. Ooh, I love that from Sevtech, yes. I do not have Tough as Nails, no. Tough as Nails is not a part of this. But, I do need to... Where's it at? Drafting. Is it maybe not called a drafting compass? Map tool, that's what it's called. Map frame, printing, plumb line. What would that be called? Is this going to have Spice of Life? No. No, it will not.
Or
Do what?
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the drafting compass right there. Which I don't
The drafting. Oh, in the config file.
Yeah, you can... Yeah, I'm disabling them that directly through the config. Yeah, there's a huge config for this. Where's it at? Tool rack. Everything here. Additional discs.
Is there any particular reason? Tool rack.
Allow books. I think what I'll just do is I'll just remove that entirely. I'm not seeing it on the list, which is probably why it's still here.
Remove
That
the rest.
this also needs to be hidden. What else needs to go? This is just a big part of the testing. Yeah, I can survive off of only carrots then. Yes, if you wanted to, I think you can. Carrots are probably going to be hard to come by, since they don't come from grass. I don't believe.
Well, they don't vanilla.
Trying to figure out what exactly... This is part of the mapping. I think what I'll just do... I'll just remove it entirely. And then I'll hide it. Nobody will even know it was there. There we go. Awesome. And I can change that in the config, reload. Do a little bit of finagling here. Recipes. Why did that not load? Oh, it did. Just loaded very weird. There it is. That will be under removed items. we go. That'll get removed when we go to change stuff up. What else?
You were going to show us some.
Well, this right here is pretty cool, but like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. I just want to get a lot of this stuff done. But this mod is going to be very essential for your mining. Getting into this Tetra mod, which is going to be very good, very good, very interesting mod here. It's a tool. It's a tool forge. Yep, you can use it to craft tools with.
On mod, some 10 unknown mods that should be trying.
Yep. Yeah, that was my video that I did on that. Okay, so boats have been changed as well. Boats now require a wooden shovel. Just aesthetic reasons. There's still several things that I haven't changed the recipe for.
Is understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always bothered me too.
Armo tested out that mod and he said found it very nifty. However, the tool belt is not very good. It's technically going to be used so you can progress mining wise.
Are you going to have that portable mod also that video?
Am I going to have what?
Port mod that was also
What portable mod?
that was in that 10 mods.
No, that is not in here.
Either's
It would be good for a mod pack, just not my mod pack. Also, there's still some vanilla stuff I need to remove, which I just noticed. I'm just slowly but surely removing a few items that, you know, don't need to be shown up. Slowly but surely, as I go through, I find these things and I see, oh yeah, I need to remove them. Like you don't need to see the structure void. You don't need to see these barrier blocks.
past it.
What? You don't need to see command blocks.
You going to hide the barrier?
Yeah, because you can pull those through the creative menu here. Your normal single player person doesn't need to see that. It just adds clutter to what is already a cluttered JEI. I'm just really streamlining the JEI. Any spawn eggs are disabled.
Could always make them craftable.
No, not in this pack. It's not the way this is supposed to go. Like all these need to be gone.
Why is Almighty?
Do what?
Why do shields?
Well, for one thing, there is no Enderium in the pack. There is no silver in the pack. There's no tin in the pack. Yeah. The only thing that's in here is going to be iron, gold, and diamond, and obsidian. And then there's also soul forged steel.
Ooh, secret rooms.
These are already disabled.
I want some.
I think that is still enabled, right? Let's look at glowstone.
Missing that on.
There you go. There's just some glowstone. Glowstone dust actually lights up the area. Oop, sorry, butterfly. Oops.
You know, I never want to test it, but just, if make a line of gunpowder? Or a line
I don't think that's a part of Cork. I tested all the configs and stuff, and yeah. Yeah, these are the mobs. I mean, the mobs are pretty rough. When you type that command so much that you jack it up when you do it.
there feels
Will there be mapping?
happy.
Let's see.
You're not getting a funny description?
Am I a funny person? Homer Attack says rip. All this stuff has to be gone over.
Not enough dad jokes.
Yep. Oh no, there is some funny stuff. What is it? Getting started? Punch down trees with your hands, Chuck Norris style.
Are you adding the monk mod to this?
I don't know yet. I haven't thought of that.
I've been playing using that, but it's kind of not be
I don't know, this pack would make that mod look very, very hard. It would make it very difficult. Yeah. Alright, so let's go into the designer. We'll go ahead and create a couple of blanks. Just to demonstrate. This will be
How do you enable that mode?
enable what?
That editing mode.
You BQ underscore admin space edit. Garden Stuffs adds some good aesthetic blocks. I've been looking at stuff that adds blocks, but here's the thing: I don't want chisel in here. Chisel is something that I don't want in this pack. So I have a bunch of other stuff that adds blocks.
I agree with Amos, though. Garden Stuff does add some really good looking aesthetic blocks.
I haven't looked at that.
That and rustic. Doesn't it add like benches too, Amos?
Looks like it adds a bunch of flowers, pots. Adds up potted plants and stuff. I see those trees are actually kind of nice. But see if I go back.
Speaking of chisel, though, depending on what's in the pack, Murray.
Check these out. These are such a good looking plant. Not only that, is their leaves actually fall and generate leaves blocks on the bottom, on the ground. And there's all kinds of different trees. That's just a example.
It actually grows.
Yep, it does. It grows. It'll continue to grow. I'll leave it there while we work on this.
I did see a mod a while back that causes these naturally generated grown spread.
What mod is that from? That is from Better with Mods Editions. Dynamic Trees is a good mod too. I think I have it installed where they automatically grow, I do believe.
I'm talking about. Bye, Joan. Map, not mod. It says you can make a mod. Map, not mod.
Rewards. What should I? I'll worry about that later. Really, the ward technically is me making the item. Back. Actually. Well, them birds are really annoying. Thought there was a different looking one. I think there is. I gotta pull it in my inventory though. There we go. That'll give me a better looking icon.
That's a blank.
Gives you acorns plants instead of saplings. Huh. People big, chosen big. What? Did I miss something?
The dynamic trees, that lets you climb them too, which is pretty cool.
There we go. That's
I
better.
don't know what Joan is talking about.
No idea.
Been watching him figure out what trying.
Nope. Back.
Signing in hardcore mode.
I got a great idea for a mod to add. Shoot it my way. Is it X and Z? Chords. My webcam's still glitching about?
Not really,
No.
but there you go.
Crazy Ragnarok. That is not a good idea.
It's a great idea.
What?
The mod suggestion I have.
weather storms and tornadoes. There's actually the storm. There's a better with mods additions. I think adds storms. I do believe.
Does it?
Yes.
And then rivers, the rivers mod.
The rivers mod is in here.
Great minds think alike.
Is that the streams mod?
What's the mod that adds a bunch of banks chests? Very, it's like a prisoner chest.
No Natura?
There's,
No, I
vanilla
have.
builders expansion.
Natura is not a part of this. I will add rewards. They're just not there yet. We'll do that here in just a minute. This is technically, this is just a guidebook more than anything. It's not really meant to be a quest book. Otherwise, I'd have these all gated and tiered. It's not my intention. My intention is for you to technically go on your own and discover things on your own.
The vanilla builders extension mod gives you a whole bunch of extra walls and slabs out of different materials.
I think I may have to add something to this one once I get the other one going. Decocraft, I did look into it. I don't know. It adds so much just junk.
Weather.
Yeah. And I want to keep this as vanilla as I can.
The only thing I like about Decorative is the little rope bridges.
Yeah. It's easier to do a retrieval task than any of the other ones.
How does stone?
Do what?
How does TNT react to black stone
Black stone.
in the mining?
TNT? I'm pretty sure it enables you to blow it up, I think. TNT is going to be hard to get, though, because it's going to require redstone.
Oh. Well, yes, you. So does the donation bar at the top show every?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so we can test TNT, but like I said, you won't be able to really get TNT down here. I don't have a problem blowing up TNT. For one thing, you're going to need redstone torches, and you can't... I mean, you don't technically need a redstone torch, but like pressure plates, redstone, 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 all redstone for pressure plates. Trap chests are disabled or trap chests require redstone. But I can put it over here. See it blow stuff up. What was that cool animation? What was that?
You did blow up the bedrock?
I don't think so. No.
It's pretty cool though.
Does add some different effects, that's for sure. Alright. So, compass, clock, these are going to be your few things. I also need to go ahead and reload, so that way I can get the other item back in.
What about the server that require redstone?
Does what?
Server block.
Observer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Requires quartz, vanilla, but nether or stone.
Haven't tested everything fully yet. Like I said, this is still in development. Definitely, it's still in development. But for the most part, I have a lot of my recipes done. And then there'll be some selected beta testing. And then it'll go, when it goes in beta, it'll be on the server. That way changes can be made pretty quick there. So yeah, that's how things are going to go. But, man. Boy, it gets really bright once that screen... I gotta change that screen. Do not like that dark screen. It'll have my logo down here. Alright.
Forge could always own mod loader.
This is, I'm happy to play the role of Soren and break the pack for you. Sounds good to me.
I'll play the role of Mike and break the pack.
Bibliocraft, where are the thou item? Hidden, I bet. Need to unhide that. Is it hidden? Or just completely removed? Did I never save the file? Never saved it. This is the fun part about you get to watch your pack load up and over again. Even whenever you do changes on your scripts, they don't actually reload anymore. Which is the thing that it does now. Are you making a mod pack? Yes. Sorry, I had to cough again. The scripts don't reload. The game does. Well, I mean, I can do the craft tweaker reload, but then it just gives me a message saying, sorry, in 1.12, this doesn't work. So, that's the only unfortunate part about it. We'll fix it.
Modpack and have
Oh, yeah.
to load it every second.
Yep. That's what happens. Still not seen it. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm coughing my head off. It's saying, have you changed... What? Bibliocraft config. Plumbline. True. Save. Reload. Hey there, could anybody help me with an issue I'm having connecting to the Patreon server? You will have to message somebody probably on the support chat if you haven't already. It's probably the fact that you have to the server needs to be relinked. Do some integrations. Do refresh. You got to make sure your account and all is linked up to the Discord and all of that to be able to get that all to work. But we do have a Patreon and sub support. There we go. Gotta love reloading the pack all the time. But that's just a part of making a mod pack. It's just gonna happen. I'll ask for support though. Yeah, I'm getting into the server and then getting kicked. Let's see. Yeah, because currently right now I had issues connecting to it, so it may need to be restarted. I don't know. Ragnarok, are you still here?
No, he's not.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, he didn't say bye-bye.
Oh. Oh well.
And speaking of bye-bye, my battery's at 2%. So bye-bye.
Alright, have a good one. So
I can help you with anything you need.
if you're having issues connecting to the... What the deal is there.
I said usually your support usually involves a hammer and a pipe wrench.
Yeah. Alright. Now the item should be here. There it is. There we go. So plumb line. Now the plumb line shows you your depth.
I think your entire world just look like that all that excavated area there.
Because I don't think there's any other vanilla item that would show you your depth.
No.
Unless something had been changed. That's the only thing I can think of.
Any things you throw which you're removing.
Okay, so plumb line is a thing. Let me add that. There we go. The $5 donation on your Patreon to get access to the server, is that USD? Yes, that is American currency, American dollar. Man, this coughing is really killing me. Well, it catches up with you when you least expect it. Why is it... Something's not right. Task manager. What causes this?
What causes what?
The GPU to be maxed out. I'm almost wondering.
Shaders.
They're... Oh, I forgot I still have them on. No, I have them completely off. They're off. Is it this? Yes, it's that mod. That is not good.
Which mod is it?
That is not good. The better foliage. I have it set to...
That's really nasty, the GPUs. I used to use it all the time, and I stopped using it because it was too resourceful.
Yeah, that may change. I still don't understand though. It's jacking with my webcam. Did it with
all the
Sevtech.
rendering of the leaves and trees that I said generated.
Weird. Down some vodka. That will set you right. That looks delicious. That coffee? Thank you. I like your shirt. Your dress. Thank you. Water? Oh, thank you. No, I have a cup. Love you.
I like your shit too.
My wife dropping by some cookies. All right, so I may actually I need to figure out if there's an issue tracker for that. Better foliage. Issues. Because that may have to go. It may just be me. I don't know. It did the same thing. Let me try something. We'll just quit here. I'll just disable the mod. Altogether. See how that goes. I mean, CPU is understandable. Strange. Anyways, we're going to see if that loads back up and that causes issues. If it does, that may have to change. Weird. We'll see how it goes with that mod. I didn't see anything in the issue tracker. Single player, new world.
There was an issue with Betaford's graphic driver when loading a lot of extra lanes.
No issue. No issue with that turned off. Huh. GPU is still running pretty hot, though. Not hot, running pretty high, though. I don't know. Weird. Anyways. At least now I can actually get this set back up. I can worry about fixing that later. We'll get mapping, designer. Okay. That should be task. Retrieval. There we go. Acid Fury coming in with the 200 bits.
Glad you're better.
I'm kind of better. I'm still coughing like crazy. But yes, thank you so much for those 2 biddies. Not 2 biddies, 200 biddies. My bad. But yes, I still have a cough though, which is not good. It's subsiding though. It's getting better, which is the plus. Okay, so we have map, XYZ coordinates, or X and Z coordinates, Y coordinate, and then clock, your time, in-game time. Map and info. Okay. And these all be their own separate things. These don't have to be unlinked or linked to each other because they're not progressing. Now, let's figure out what would I want to give somebody for completing this quest. Rewards. Let's see.
I missed throwing bits at you. I almost had to start throwing them at Ragnarok.
I miss the throwing bits. Thank you so much. As you can see, I'm still coughing. It's hard for me to laugh too hard, but thank you so much. Yeah, that's... Oh man, he would have appreciated those. For sure. I think maybe an item? Probably always use some items. Item reward. What would I want to give somebody? That would be very helpful for making a map. Also, I could do like an actual empty map. Standard vanilla stuff. I think that'll work. So you have your standard vanilla map that you can also get. Darn, he isn't streaming. No, he left a little bit ago. Disappeared. He's probably going to go set up his D&D stuff. That's what he was. That's what I gotta do after the stream. I gotta go set up my D&D stuff. Still not able to join the server. Let me see if I can't. Looks like Ragnarok's streaming. Shows he's streaming. Let me try this. I'll try a server restart. That's what I'll do. See if that will fix anything. See if that fixes it. Alright, so what should I want to give somebody for a compass? That sounds fun. Alright, there we go. We'll get the server started up. It's restarting now. Alright, we do compass, edit, rewards. We can do choice reward, object, not seen object, or entity. What would be a nice gift? Awaken Madness coming in hot with that tier 1 sub. Welcome to the crew. Thank you so much. And enjoy the server and all the fun stuff that's going to be happening here soon in the future. As man, things are really growing, and we're getting things going for sure. Cactus. You know what? Cactus is something that is a pain sometimes to get. So we'll throw cactus in there. Sugarcane. And vines. Cactus, sugarcane. Sugarcane and vines. And they get the option to choose one of these. Actually, bolt of vines. Let's fixate. Is there a bundle of sugarcane? I don't think there is. I don't see it. Bag of sugar? No. There we go. So it gives you the choice. Let's go back. Christina, what's up? What's up with you? Alright, how deep am I? What should we set for the reward for that? Let's do a choice. And this has to do with mining. We can do some iron stuff. Something to do with iron. Or picks. No. Do iron ore. We'll do 9. $32. Let's see. $81. That's such a weird number.
I'll give me 9 iron nuggets.
Well, the 9 iron, yeah. The thing is, 9 iron equals 9 iron nuggets, so I would just do 9 iron. Ore. Because your iron ore equals 1 nugget. But if you have your pulvis, you'll be able to double that. So that's actually pretty good. Is this like a quest system in SevTech? Looks similar? The quest in SevTech, he used the achievements. Are you talking about the items? These are technically vanilla items, for the most part. Minus this one. And then for the time...
Yeah, SevTech was based around better achievements.
Yeah. Which is all scripts, and yeah. Didn't look fun. I do have better achievements installed on here, but it's not for the purpose of making new achievements. This one I can do... I'm gonna do saplings. Time. Actually, let's go back. Done. We'll actually just give all the items.
Give them icons.
Yeah, it's not a thing in here, I don't believe. I think this is going to be the only way you're going to get a Sakura sapling. Actually, that's probably going to be the only one I need. I think that looks pretty good. Getting started. Ironbound. Mapping and info. Spelunking. Alchemy. That reminds me. We're going to have to change a couple of recipes. The brewing station does. Sugar gives you mundane potions? These are all stuff that must have been added by...
I thought that was only leather wart.
Yeah, I thought so too. Looks like it added a bunch of stuff, though. What I was seeing is I'm thinking about possibly just disabling the brewing stand entirely. I don't know what that would break. The server restart did not work. It could be the fact that the server is located in Paris.
That'd be cool, though.
So, that would remove splash effects, though, which I really want to keep in Minecraft. That's what I'm debating on doing. Maybe the camera just gets overheated after a while.
But can't you just disable the making of the brewing stand?
Well, the brewing stand's going to be hard to get. Let me look real quick. Is it? I may just change this recipe. Because there'll be no need to have a brewing stand till after you've gone to the Nether. You won't be able to get it anyways, vanilla style. Unless you find one in some kind of place in the overworld. Let me think. I don't know, this is still on the list. That's something I'm going to skip that for now. Let me check my list real quick. Okay, vacuum hopper.
The end cities have brewing stands in the ships.
Vacuum hopper. That's okay. Because you can't get a hopper till you get redstone. Okay. Block placer. It's another thing that was on the list. Requires redstone. That's okay. Requires redstone and requires creeper farm thing. Hang glider, that's another thing. Hang glider, yeah. I need to make a recipe for that. So, some things that I would want to make open and better with mods. Let me get some items. Maybe iron. Trying to picture. Normally it had wings. I don't know why the recipe has just been disabled. Like Open Blocks just doesn't have a recipe for this. So I think the cut leather. Actually, this would probably be better. The bolt of tanned leather. Trying to think of how I would design, make this look in any way appealing. Probably rope. Rope for sure. That looks good enough. Still a weird craft. Alright. I'm gonna butcher this. Crit toss word 2406. Thank you for that follow. Now I'm trying to build a hang glider. Leather straps, maybe? Wool. Carpet. That should work. I think. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, now I need to make a recipe for it. There we go. So that recipe has been added. What I can do here is go into our recipes. That was changed. It's the Biblio map tool. Pretty sure that was already fixed, so we can actually remove that. The recipe I want is this one. And we'll add that into another tool. I think I don't have anything for open blocks added yet. I just hadn't worked on open blocks. I did not mean to hit enter. There we go. So we added a recipe to open blocks. And this is actually a pretty tough recipe to get. You have to, for one thing, get Soulforged Steel. And to get Soulforged Steel, you're going to have to do this. But it's not so late game that it'll be difficult to get. Let me check my list for whatever else there is. Those all items are pretty good. The chute. The chute is okay, I do believe. It was this chute. It's an item dropper. Redstone. I was going to change it to require redstone. Cork. So I can do. I don't think I have anything for cork either because I haven't changed too much in cork. Okay. And then what I can do, remove, we'll build a new recipe. And then require redstone. This is ore dictionarying the wood, turning it to wood or planks, and then add. And then what that's going to do is I can go back into my scripts, reload that other file that we had over here in recipes. You'll see that we removed this script here. We're going to drop that into the removed, and then we'll add the recipe for the open for the chute. To this line. Not a very big recipe change. So much easier than manually going in and changing recipes. So much easier. And that should, let me double check. Sometimes it doesn't always make sure it says ore. Okay, it all says ore. Okay, good. So that's how that works. Okay. Anything else on my list? Torch quest for candles. Check change hands. This is swap items in hand. What other thing is using F? Better with wands. Just remove that. That's how it should be. There we go. Alright, so I'll just need to grab my quest, and we're going to start working on another quest line for torches to candles. I wonder. This is from Dynamic Surroundings. Is that possibly? Watch it crash. I don't honestly know what this does. It's something to do with the dynamic surroundings, though. Which I haven't really changed. I haven't messed around with that mod too much. I'm seeing if maybe that will fix it. I'm still running. It's running too high. My graphics card should not be running at 80%. Even without shaders. Yeah, I know you're going to do that. Let it restart. And better foliage definitely was causing some GPU stuff. Crashing with texture packs. Let's see. Chisel, auto chisel, texture issues. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. Is the GPU going to stay low? That's the question. Hey, it looks like it is. Maybe. We'll see. I don't exactly know what that setting changed. To be honest. Still it. There's no way this should be running this high on the GPU. Alright. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Negroes, and also Awaken Madness, thank you for so much for that. Follow. What else we got? Yeah, the GPU is just not working like it's supposed to. Alright. That being said, what is this set to now? Turn off all dynamic surroundings. Let me see. Turn off all dynamic surroundings. We can get that set up as well. Turn off all dynamic surroundings. I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. Anyways, we'll figure it out. %, staying. I don't know, it's staying pretty steady for me. All right, let's go ahead and make another quest. Info mapping. And this one is going to be for torches and candles. We'll change it to bold. I think I have all these set to bold. Oh, I gotta change those. Forgot about that. Okay. So we have rustic candles. Oh, nice. That also works with cork. That works with cork and it works with... That's interesting. Does it also work with torches? What? So, like, compatible with everything? Oh, it is. Like, does it work with just normal blocks? No, like entities. That's interesting. Can these be placed on walls? These can. Okay. I'm going to change that recipe to require a nugget. Maybe. This gives you 4. No, I'll keep it this way. Tallow can come from this way. I want it to be just bees. I may remove the tallow. Can this be used to also make the cork? Okay, it can. Wait, there's a conflict. There is a conflict. Let's check this conflict. I'll have to remake 2 new recipes for both of them. Also, I need to figure out how this works. Rustic has a apiary. So you just put the bee in there. And that will generate there we go. What kind of mod pack are you creating? I am creating it's going to be a vanilla plus hardcore pack. We do, this should help the crop growth. It's already creating honeycombs. Okay, that doesn't take very long. Nice. What will be the goal of the progression? So far, flight and near creative tools. Let's see. Like in-game tools, so far I have Viscraft. Viscraft is going to be your main flight mod. And then your top tier armor is going to be the Obsidian Arcane reinforced chestplate. Or reinforced tools and everything. These all have upgraded tiers. Here's the upgraded weapons. Things like that. Some pretty high tier stuff. Of course, there are stuff you can get beforehand that's not as easy to obtain, but you kind of look like this until you have the full armor set on. The full armor set is pretty cool. Fancy textures, never heard of those mods. Yeah, that's kind of also going to be, there's going to be some mods in here that you've never even heard of. Also introduces some really new progressive, oh, I can't even talk. Tool progression. So, Tetra, for example, is very interesting. So if you have a vanilla tool, it's like, let's see, you basically, it wants you to start off with a a wooden axe, pickaxe or something like that. Something super easy to make. And say you have some cobblestone. So say you have a couple pieces of cobblestone, say 4 pieces of cobblestone. You can take your wooden tool, throw it in here. You get, as long as you have this the mallet upgraded to a specific level, which it tells you down here when you go to craft something, you can say, hey, I want an axe head. Here, craft it. Now I have a pickaxe / axe. And then if I want to make this a pickaxe head and upgrade it to stone, now I have a cobblestone pickaxe that can also break logs. So yeah, pretty cool. Not gonna lie, pretty cool. Pretty cool tool. And well worth it. So this is producing combs just like I would really want. And then it gives you even more bees, which is good. Is this going to be 1.12 or 1.13? It's going to be 1.12. 1.13 Forge will probably not be updated for quite a while. There we go. Yeah, Forge is probably not going to be updated for a little while, so you're not going to see a 1.13 pack until Forge updates. I needed to check this recipe, though. Anybody want to buy some spicy memes? Also, there's this thing. Part of the crafting table. It's a normal crafting table, but it doesn't work like one. There we go. That is going to give you the white candle from Better with Mods. Still gives you the one from Better with Mods. So I need to remove... What do I want to do? Okay, so here for the smaller ones, I'll still make this cork, but it still requires tallow. Not this tallow. Okay, so it needs to be like non-tallow specific. Okay, so what I can do... I'll make this tallow, because this tallow is actually not bad. I'll keep that tallow. Right here. This tallow. And then bees. Wax I'll have here. Don't need any of this garbage on me. Need string. By the way, is it helping crops grow? Can't really tell. So this will be this candle. Even though this tallow looks really similar to this. I'm going to change the recipe for this candle. I don't like this. I think that needs to be changed. Let me look. So Rustic adds this tallow as well. This stuff needs to be removed. Okay, there is a mod that lets you choose the outputting conflicting recipes and ends, but yeah, I know. I don't, that I'm not too concerned about. I'm just, the thing is, I want the items to be crafted the way I would want them to be crafted. So, I don't want these to be mixed. I want them to have a specific crafting recipe. The cork, okay, tallow is a pig drop. Okay. Let me see. Then if this is a pig drop, what? Should be spawn. So not showing up. Where's all my spawn eggs? There they are. Pigs. Okay, so pigs give you that. Really wish it was something that you... Weird animations for spawning. You should see this animation. Buckets are the same way. Is this an option in the config for pigs to drop tallow? Tallow and candles. Candles crafted 2. There we go. That removed that tallow. Okay. Good. Good. That's what I wanted. So pigs should no longer drop tallow. So this tallow I don't have to worry about anymore. And now I'm left with these 2 tallows from rustic, and I'll still have the candle from cork. So I'll have this candle and this candle. This candle recipe, though, is a little whacked up. This candle. I should probably set it to use the big candle. It'll require this specific candle to be broken down into 4. That would make more sense. Smaller candles. Whereas these candles, don't have to worry about them too much. And then the candle stand, candle holder. This recipe is way not okay. So, let me pull up my utilities. For What we got here? Minecraft. Craft Shaker documentation, mods, mod tweaker, better with mods, the anvil recipes. Better with mods, anvil shaped item output, removal. Remove shaped. This is what we need. Better with mods, anvil removed, shape. We'll throw that into the config. Or into our scripts. Under our better with mods. Better with mods. Anvil. And what was this item called? Better with mods, candle underscore holder. So much easier to do it this way. I should remove that recipe so we can make our own. I think it'll be much nicer. So, no, I don't like the idea of this recipe. I think it giving you 2, not okay. I think 1 iron. One iron, 2 iron nuggets. Will be a good recipe for this. And then the change for this recipe will be like this. Then we'll have a switch for this recipe with this candle and string. Okay. Iron. Okay, so iron. I'll change the amount that it gives. That's gone. That'll be hidden from our list. It'll give us that item. Okay, I think I got this. I've always wondered how they tweak recipes and such, and now I know. It's not actually that difficult. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. What I normally do is I'll actually go in here and I'll delete the config file, or that script file that it auto-generates with this tool that's built into Craft Tweaker. And that way, every time I do a new recipe, it'll automatically regenerate. So, I need to remove a couple recipes, because these still have recipes, except for this candle holder has a recipe. And we'll figure that out. 1 second, though. Alright. Let's get the removal going on these. Want to remove that recipe. I'll remove this recipe. And the candle will also get its recipe removed. And now we can make new recipes for all of these different things. So, for the white candle, this recipe here, I want to do string in the same manner. And I think these candles can all be dyed. But I have that, not shown, which is fine. This candle will still be able to be dyed, it should, even after that. Okay, so I want to make this. I'll change the amount whenever I get into the actual config file itself. But I want this candle to be used with this tallow, piece of string, and we'll add that recipe. That'll make a white candle. Then I'll do this one, string. That'll make this candle, which is also a white candle from cork, which I do believe this can also be dyed. There we go. And then this candle is going to get a piece of iron. Piece of iron. I think this will go here. And then... Was that it? Was that all I had? No. Candle here. Iron nugget. And this will make 4 of these as well. That looks fine to me. Okay. Now we go into the scripts. Reload. Okay, so now here's our recipe changes. And on the rustic candle and the cork candle, I want the cork candle to be 2. I do believe. So I'll do space times 2. Space times 4 for the rustic candles. That's the one with the bees. And then the better with mods candle, we'll do at times 4 for those. Those work as torches. And they are going to require the rustic tallow, the rustic candle. Right? Make sure. Cork candle, better with mods candle. Which one does it show in rustic? Where am I getting this rustic? Oh, I'm getting the rustic tallow. Okay, that makes sense. String 2 rustic tallow for the better with mods candle. This is the better with mods candle. This is the rustic candle. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's set. So now I need to take this and throw it into and we'll get this switched over. I like to put the removed first and then drop in the actual changed recipes. Like that. And we'll save. Now that should work now. We should have all changed recipes for these candles. And the candles should still, if we do dye, cyan dye, we should be able to add cyan dye to this white candle. Well, let's get it out of here. This is not a crafting table. And be able to still change it. Hopefully. We're about to find out. Let's exit. And so that way it'll reload. I'll be sure to delete the recipes.config. There we go. And we'll relaunch and see if that fixes those recipes. Then we can make a quest for them. Because I think that'll be a better alternative. Because right now, how I have it set is 1 piece of coal will net you 1 torch. But once you get farther through better with mods, you'll be able to then use the nether coal to be able to make 4 torches. Good evening. How's the pack coming along? It's going pretty good, man. You're just in time. We're just doing some recipe changes, adding stuff to the guidebook, and making things good. We're reloading again for the recipe changes. The funnest part of the night, recipe changes. Thought to, thank you so much for that follow. Nice name. Yes, most painful part of using Craft Tweaker, yes, is the... Well, that's why I've been doing everything in, like, big batches. So, what I've been doing is I write out a list of things that I want changed. What is missing? What did I change? Oh, yes. Duh. I removed tallow from pigs' drops. Did not want that to be a part of this. That's too easy. I want people to make bees. I want people to use the bees from Rustic. I think it's going to be a very... Not only does it help your crops grow a little bit faster, it gives you... It gives you torches. It does. It gives you the candles for torches. Now, the nice candles that mount to the wall... These candles on these candles right here, these are going to be a little bit more expensive now. So there's that. That gives you 4 white candles, as I had it set. The candle holder is still broken. I think I know why. I think I know why this is still broken. Okay. Go here. That fixes it. And that is now working. Good, good. This is the one that I wanted. So this one requires the beeswax, which will allow you to make these candles, which these are really good candles. Neck beard? What are you talking about? I got plenty of neck right here. There's neck. There's not neck beard. What are you talking about? I got. It's right here. Nice and shaved. I trim. There's a line down there. Just can't see it because of the mic. Oh, okay. Optical illusion. Very much so. I'm fixing to get a haircut too. I always get the side shaved off, and then this is super long. This stuff right here is so long. It is almost long enough to put in a ponytail. Pull it all the way back. Ooh, the forehead is really blown out there. But yeah, the candles are basically set up. I know why the candle holder is broken, and that is simply because in the script, I just need to move these down in the line. So I'll move those below where I did the fix, because how the script file works is it starts from the top and it goes down to the bottom. And so if it reads a script that says, oops, I removed something, and you had a recipe change that was above that, and then it says it gets down to the bottom and goes, oh, you removed it, then it will not read that. But it's good to know that it did remove it. That means that our config worked, because we removed it right here, the candle holder right here. And because we had that up higher, it broke it. So technically we can just put it right below here, and that will fix that. Simple as that. What's the deal with the Revelation server? Is it ending anytime, or is it going to keep going? It's going to keep going. I played some of it today. I just kept getting kicked for some reason. But yeah, it's still going. And then we have the plans for Minecraft Vanilla version 1.13 that we'll play around with a little bit and see how that goes. And that should be pretty good. But we gotta wait for Spigot to update, and then this pack will be tested on there as well. I'm sorry, I'm not very cool typing. But someone in my will before I go. Okay. Alright, so yeah, this recipe should fix whenever we restart. This does look fine. I don't know why the candle holder recipe was so hard. That seems pretty ridiculous. I'm sorry, not very good at... Oh, I get what you're saying. Who will get access to that? I definitely been keen. Okay, so what I plan on doing is have a select few of the Patreons and stuff. Like, I'll definitely, like, Ragnarok, some of the main staff will do some of the first beta testing, or alpha testing. And then when it moves into beta, basically you guys will pretty much be beta testing this entire pack. Because at that point, it will go up on... It'll go up on Curse, and will be in beta. That's my plans. I still got a few people I want to talk to before that, so I'm working on it. Alright, let's start work on this quest. Light the way. Can't wait. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting. Is that the right there? My spelling's atrocious. That's Better. How do I get the IP for the Revelation server? Okay, so if you join the Discord, you go into your user settings and make sure you have your account actually linked. It'll be under connections, I do believe, connections. And then you're going to want to make sure that you have your Twitch linked, and then I will actually do a server, do a refresh. Like that. So I did a refresh, and now, if you're a part of that, it should be under the section server info that you get, and then it tells you how to do it. I worked with the quest in World, and then cut and paste them into the text editor. It helped with spelling. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just copy all of this whenever I go back and do my actual spell checking, and I'll just spell check every single quest. I'll drop it into Grammarly and make sure it's all set out like it's supposed to be. Grammarly does a pretty good job about it. I mean, it should, my wording and stuff should be pretty good because I am English. I speak English. So I know a lot of people who've made packs in the past don't. English is not their native language. What version of Minecraft is this? 1.112. It's linked now? Okay. I'll do a refresh. And there you go. And now you should have access to all the info. Okay. So... what would I want? Cool, cheers. Alright. So yeah, let's shot my dude. Is that right? Let's see. If you find a beehive in a tree. Is that called a bee house? Look it up. rustic. They're apiaries. Does it say what they actually do? Speeds up nearby crop growth. Doesn't say. Bees will produce at half the rate at which they produce honeycombs, and at the rate at which they do both things depends on the number of bees in the apiary. The more bees, the faster the bees produce, the faster the honeycomb production. Okay, the crop's growth boost is affected by the number of bees in the apiary. The range of the effect is 4 blocks in each direction. Okay. Okay, this will... Isn't it tallow? You misspelled find. Oh, fig. Oh. Thank you. What does it say? Does it say how much? Let's see. The range of the effect is 4 blocks in each direction horizontally. There we go. Task. That is going to be to break a hive. But I think more or less just get a bee and a honeycomb. And then make an apiary. that is going to be one of those. You're going to need a bee. And you're going to need one of these. Awesome. And then I will make it look like that. Right? Something like that. I may just make it a bee candle. I don't know. I'll figure it out one way or another. Edit. Let's do a tasks. Retrieval. First one will be the bee. The next one will be honeycomb. The next one will be an apiary. And then we'll make one for the... This candle will be 2. Actually, yeah, this will be the 2 candle. This is the candle you can actually get. Two of. And then we'll do another one that will show how to make this candle, or force you to make this candle, which will give you 4. And then the reward will be coal. Or no, let's do apiaries. We'll do you already have 1, so I'll do 3 more. Oh, apiary spelled wrong. That makes sense. I'll change that. Three apiary, that's spelled wrong there too. Okay, so there's that. I don't know. Do I like that one? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that candle. And then we'll go into this one, which will be the zombie flesh one, which I don't even have it in here anymore. Oh, that's because we used it. This white candle. Okay, so zombie flesh, tallow. It is used for the white tallow. Oh, also, we don't need that. I might have to change that in the guidebook. Some people may get confused here. We'll change this to tallow. Or beeswax. We'll change this. Am I missing something? Did I do something wrong? Bee, honeycomb. Apiary. Beeswax. Candle. Candle holder 4. There we go. That one is done. We move on to this. So, we'll do retrieval again. I'm gonna have to change the number on the other one as well. What time do you usually, or your streams usually end? Now, actually. Kinda now. I just want to get these last quests up and then we'll go ahead and end the stream, find somebody to host. Where's my white tallow at? There it is. I think this generates 4. I think. That needs to be 2, because when you smelt it, you're going to need 2 for the quest. Are these quests for progression or just for some guidance in certain mods? It's just for guidance. It's just a guide. That's all it is. This is all just a guide. You don't have to use this at all. It's not going to be required. It's literally just going to help people who may struggle with some things getting through this pack. Some of the main changes that are really, especially this is really going to help people drastically when they realize, oh man, mining for iron is really painful unless you go to the Tetra route. So it's going to be very painful unless they do that. So yes, these are just guides, and they should work fairly well. I just want to make sure that this was in fact 4. Yes, it is 4. This is 2, and then it bumps up. There you go. 4. Okay, these are all custom recipes. This recipe will be fixed. The candle holder I'm not too concerned about. That's just sort of an extra one that can be thrown in there. But no, these candles work as torches. Can be placed normally. Just like that. All right. Let me go ahead and we'll find somebody to host. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, of course, there's always links down below. I think we'll do some more pack development soon in the future. We'll have to do some more of this because I'm gonna have to be building up a few more things. Let's go ahead and get some stuff here on Twitch real quick. Let me pop that up. We'll find somebody to host here. It's always the fun part of the stream. And let's see, is there anybody streaming Minecraft? Old Man Shorty is live, man. We can go ahead and host Old Man Shorty, man. He's always a good guy. Good guy to follow. I will see you guys in the next stream. You guys know what to do. Go ahead and type. Chosen's crew has chosen you. And just spam that in chat. And give him some love, guys. Really good guy. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Hopefully you guys are ready for that.
I just don't know if it'll give us our protein. That's what I don't know.